Hello,
It's so amazing.
I'm Millennium Sparrow, and we are back for the next installment of Let the Dice Decide how we're decorating our valley. So we have rolled Sunlit Plateau and the headquarters tower from Inside Out as the two items that we are going to make work. Now, my Sunlit Plateau is absolutely packed with houses right now that I've just dropped in here. So we are going to just start by giving us a little breathing room. To think. I'm always shocked at how little Merlin's house is compared to everybody else's. Okay, we're just moving some stuff out of the way. And Olaf's exhibition, parked down here. What else do we got up here? Ursula. Heading to the beach. I'm just gonna park you out here, lady. We've got Donald, which it doesn't really matter about the, well, I say that, but here we are. You out here too. Okay, so we are doing headquarters in the Sunlit Plateau. And we need to think how we want to do this, actually. One thing about these big towers is it's always so hard to see them unless you can see them far off in the distance. And one of my first builds, is that the first one? Yeah, so you would come up here, walk through here, walk straight, and then you would see Aladdin and Jasmine's tower roughly in this area. And so you got the whole view of the design. And I want to make sure we can see this guy. I didn't have this one in my first build. I had it my second one up here, kind of off in the distance. It was not featured. It was like you could see it, but it wasn't really a big deal. When I was first getting my valley together, I anticipated making this into like a space export type of situation. Space outpost, I suppose. Just clearing up a little. And we're going to see where we can park this thing. Any further back. Okay. You let me go this way. Sometimes I'll never understand like what the logistics are of this versus this. But it looks like as far back as we can get it, which I'm okay with. Let's get some of this out of the way. Oops. So, if you are new to this series, I am on my third full valley build. Goal 1 challenge is to use every character house in the valley in some way, whether it be something fully dedicated to them or, you know, their house built into the design in some way. There's 8 biomes, there's 53 character houses and buildings, and I've got 14 house skins, so there's a whole lot to do. We are on number 13. Now, I like that you can see this from where we're standing. You can see the whole tower. I'm gonna move the pillar for the plateau over here and just kind of see, because then it will fill in your eye in that area that, so you have above, the middle, and then below. So I actually have you there for the moment. Just gonna shove you over here. Got some coffee bean trees, or trees, bushes still. Ooh, that's awkward. Ooh, actually, let me grab this. It doesn't look particularly space-like, but let me... It's tall. So if we did that, I'd have to rearrange, but I don't think it's giving me the vibes that I'm looking for. I pulled out some of the larger, like, landscape pieces that I have. I'm just looking at the potential, because I mean, what if that was like, it's giving me Treasure Planet, and then if we pull in one of the house skins, which are up for use but not necessary. Space Pirate Outpost. I mean, that's a thing. Isn't that what Han Solo is? Okay, let's take a look at that on the ground. So you would enter from here, or you would enter from there. Both look rather cool. The ship does not fit, but I do like where we're at. Oh, and there's this oasis. And I'm not too worried about getting into their tower. Just seeing if we can. Probably can from this other side. Yep, okay. And there's some space back here to do something. Either hide sticks or other forageables. So I'm really liking that view. And then how do I want to... We're gonna go with some tall trees because these buildings are large. Interesting. How does that look? Okay, like gap filler, which is the idea. Tall acacia, which is not very tall. And you know, there's some little cypress. So we can't go this direction anyway. We have Hercules coming to the valley with Phil. Tall trees. Is this what we want to put back here? If it's not obvious from the last 12 videos, if you're following along, I like trees in my designs. I think they add a lot to a look. And I don't care what they're tagged for. This is a alien space outpost, so a little bit of orange, a little bit of green. Let's see how either the bananas or the lemons look. Maybe the orange, because the color. Alright, be a place this fits at the moment. We've got one back here that you can kind of see. And so I was just seeing if we could utilize a couple more in this design, since you have to use the pillars anyway. They can't go anywhere. And they just add to the space, I think. Look. So that one was in here. I don't think I have any more on this side. Is not, that doesn't have it. And then over here, none there. If it's in there, it's being used. We have a snowy one, don't we? Yep. See what that looks like, theoretically. There's one in the meadow. I don't think that one belongs in here. I do want one more though, on the other side. Up here, I think I used it over there. Like I said, there was one in the meadow. Oh, there it is. There's a viney one. At this point, I couldn't even tell you where the originals are anyway. Yeah, this one fits better. Okay, now I feel like we need some kind of fencing, maybe, and parking for some spaceships. I honestly don't even know which one to use. So let's start with this one we have plenty of. Yeah, in this case, the pillars can't be on ground, so that's why it's being weird right here. Okay. I put a lot of ground down. I actually really like this. I do want to check one other type of floor. See what we have enough of. I feel like it's too busy. Nope. I don't mind this one. It's mad we did too many things at once. Perfect. Okay. That was getting a little nervous there for a second. Okay, I'm gonna go with that because I like the simplicity of it with everything else that's going on around it. And then let's grab some plants we've already used. I didn't think I'd like these, but it actually works. Exactly the same. Gotta spin that one a little. Perfect. Like I said, I want to see if I can park some spaceships. See what we have. I forgot I had these little guys. I'm going to pop a couple around here. Hey, did we get? Oh, okay. And what's up next? Okay, that's coming together. Let's keep going. There's one of the spaceships I was talking about. I feel like we have some other ones that we can use too. And I want to put this down. And then this near it, like it's the afterburn. Not quite far enough forward. Be happy. Okay. There we go. Yes, I like how that appears. I think these give space vibes. And the tower's over here anyway, so. Got Oswald's car, which doesn't really match. Does this belong over here this time? I almost feel like it does. I'll park it there for now. Lining into the blue accents. I don't think we have one of these in this area yet, and that could add to the ambiance. Is it the floating candles? No. Maybe in like this area? Because it's like got the floating part, so it just... I feel like it just feels like a wishing well a little bit. Too bad the hover chairs can't go over the thing. Good work. Use of words, Melissa. Just going to emphasize the blue. Now, see, why are these so close together? Doesn't even make sense. There's definitely a um another ship, but it's a table. Oh yeah, this one too. There it is. Where is this parked? Where are we parking this? Here? Why not? Let's see what that looks like. I don't really need it to garden, but it gives the spacey look. Just like these sort of do, but I don't like that color. This one. I don't even know what order we're in anymore. I think it's by newest to oldest. I say that. I don't even think that's true. No. I think there's not much. Oh, oldest to newest. That's what order we're in. Okay, the only thing that doesn't make sense is this. And then let's take a look at our entrances, and that might be it for headquarters in the Sunlit Plateau. Our little spaceport. Well, thank you for tuning in, and until the next challenge, bye guys.